All right, Arby's, I am on to you. I'm just telling you, I am on to you. So we're going to check out this new sandwich. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. January 6th, 2020, I reviewed a new sandwich. I believe it was a test market. I said it in the video from the folks over at Arby's. It was just called the pork sandwich, something like that. And it had chunks of like pork rib meat on the inside. And I also reviewed the smoked mountain version of the meat mountain that also included that pork. And now, what is it, almost 2 years later, they have changed the name and they're bringing it out nationally. They're calling it the Real Country Style Pork Sandwich. They're comparing it, at least I saw it on Instagram or in an email, they're comparing it to McDonald's McRib. They're calling it the Real Country Style Rib Sandwich. They're also claiming that it is smoked for 8 hours in their East Texas location. That's their smoking location, I guess. Arby's has a private smoking location. All I can do is picture like a huge building with Oompa Loompas smoking the meat. So yeah, here we go. This is the Real Country Style Rib Sandwich with the pork rib meat right there, Gouda cheese, a sweet barbecue sauce, I believe, or smoky barbecue sauce, and there is mayonnaise on the bottom of the sandwich. Where am I going to show you? Where am I going to show you? The back end? Check it out right there. There's a little bit of mayonnaise. Before I start, you want to talk about a little bit of mayonnaise, let's talk about a little bit of barbecue sauce. That does not bode well for this review. So yeah, like I said, I reviewed this almost 2 years ago, exact same components on the inside, and now it is available for everyone to try. I think at the time, before this just launched today, it was the only review on YouTube of this sandwich. Again, January 6, 2020, I lucked out in a test market. And did I mention it has the onion straws, the onion strings. So let me show you upside down. The more we turn it, inside out and round. Shout out Diana Ross. Let's go. My second time around, 2 years later. Now everyone gets to try it, and everyone probably will. Just saying. Wish me luck. All right, so right off the bat, I'm going to tell you this. I don't 100% remember that from 2 years ago, but I do remember it being tender. This is not as tender as I remember it, and this is not as tender as I want it. Let me throw a picture up here. This is the sandwich that I did 2 years ago. I mean, it looks similar. Check it out right there. Like I said, all of the components going on, but there is something missing with this one. It has a really good smoky flavor, but it is not tender. Took a little bit of something to kind of bite through it. And the Gouda cheese, I'm a fan of Gouda cheese, so I like the flavor of that in there. And I got a little bit of the smoky barbecue sauce, and it is smoky. It's almost over the top smoky. Shout out Smokey the Bear. Second bite. All right, so the second bite was better. I got mayonnaise mixed in with that smoky barbecue sauce. But part of me thinks, is mayonnaise a thing on Texas barbecue? If you're gonna say it's coming from your East Texas barbecue plant, Willy Wonka, should it have mayonnaise on it? I don't know. Should they just keep it with the barbecue sauce? So let me get you a look at one of the pieces of the rib right there. We're gonna try it by itself. A little bit of mayo never hurt anybody. Yeah, not the most tender piece of meat. Flavorful, smoky. All right, so this is simple. This is never going to replace the brisket for me over at Arby's, and probably won't replace many things that I usually eat from Arby's. But let me give you one more look Again, not the tenderest of meat. Everything else is okay. I like the flavor of everything. It might just be a little too smoky, but let's give it a rating. Little disappointed, can't lie. So on a scale of 1 to 100, with 1 meaning don't even waste your money, and 100 being the promised land of, I'm going to give the real country style rib sandwich from the folks over at Arby's a rating of 78. I'm gonna give it a 78. Not horrible, not great, less than nice, simple. Yeah, that was an easy one to rate. Not up here, not here, just a little bit right here, if you even understand any of that. So there you go, another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses and out through the shrubs. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Let me know if you're going to try this sandwich. It just launched today, whatever today is. It's a Monday. I'm trying to think of the date. September 20. I got nothing. All right, so I am closing the top on this review. Bonus footage, because I went through that whole video and forgot to mention the price, $5.49. I think it's worth it somewhat. There was a decent amount of the meat on the sandwich, but at the same time, I do not believe it delivered for how I wanted it to be delivered. Simple. Smoky barbecue sauce has the fried crispy onion strings there, right there in the center. You see it up close and personal. That is the pork rib. There's a bunch of the pork rib meat inside the sandwich. Got another pork rib sticking out right there. Gonna have the smoked Gouda cheese, and I believe that is mayonnaise.